Hello, my friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. You know what? We're going to read some fun stories about hats and coats. It's a little chilly outside, and so we all must bundle up if we have to go out. So I have some of my favorite hat and coats books. This one is one of my favorite. I think you're going to enjoy this story. So let's get ready to read some books. We have to bundle up. So under my hood, I have a hat. Under my hood, I have a hat. And under that, my hair is flat. Under my coat, my sweater's blue, my sweater's red, I'm wearing two. Oh, look. My muffler. Remember we talked about a muffler a couple weeks ago? Muffles to my chin and around my neck and then tucks in. My gloves were knitted by my aunts. I've mittens too. And pants and pants and boots and shoes with socks inside. The boots are rubber, red and white. And when I walk, I must not fall. Because, can you guess why? I can't get up at all. The end. Under my hood, I have a hat. This book was written by Carla Custon. That's a fun story. Oh, I like that story. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to read one of my favorite books about getting dressed. Froggy gets dressed, and Froggy has on a cool red and black hat. You know what, Miss Tanya does not have a red and black hat. I looked through my collection to see because I wanted to match Froggy. But this story is written by Jonathan London. This is a fun story, so let's get ready. Froggy gets dressed. Whoa, look. Oh my goodness, it's snowing outside. Oh, I wish I saw some snow outside my window here. Oh, there's Froggy. It was cold. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. Snow, snow, he sang. I want to play in the snow. Go back to sleep, Froggy, said his mother. Don't you know frogs are supposed to sleep all winter? Wake up when the snow melts. No, no, cried Froggy. I'm awake, awake. I want to go out and play in the snow. So Froggy put on his socks, zoop. He pulled on his boots, zoop. He put on his hat, zap. He tied on his scarf, zip. Tugged on his mittens, zump. And he flopped outside in the snow. Flop, flop, flop. Froggy, called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. Oops, cried Froggy. I forgot to put on my pants. He flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. He tugged off his mittens. He untied his scarf. He took off his hat. He pulled off his boots. He left his socks on. And he slipped on his pants. Zip. Then he pulled on his boots, zoop, put on his hat, sat, tied on his scarf, sit, tug on his mittens some, and flop back outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. Froggy, called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. Oops, he cried. I forgot to put on my shirt. And your coat, added his mother. He flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. He tugged off his mittens. He untied his scarf. He took off his hat. He left his pants, boots, and socks on. And he buttoned up his shirt. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And then he snapped on his coat. Snap, put on his hat. Sat, tied on his scarf. Sit, tug on his mittens some. And flop back outside into the snow. Flop, flop, flop. Froggy, called his mother. What? Yelled Froggy. Did you forget to put something on? Froggy looked down. He had on his mittens. He had on his scarf. He had on his coat. He had on his shirt. He had on his pants. He had on his boots. He had on his socks. He reached up. Yup. He had on his hat. What could be missing? Your underwear! His mother laughed. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Oh! He flopped back in the house. Flop, flop, flop. He took off his mittens. He untied his scarf. He unsnapped his coat. He unbuttoned his shirt. He unzipped his pants. He pulled off his boots. He took off his socks. He left his hat on. And he slipped his long johns on with a zap of elastic. And then he put on one sock. Zoop. And he pulled on one boot. Zup. And he tugged on one mitten. Zop. And he started to tug on the other and he let it drop. And he said, I'm too tired. And he went back to sleep. Good night, Froggy. The end. Oh, I love this story. But look, did you see Froggy? He still has on his hat. When he wakes up in the spring, he'll be ready to go outside. Froggy Gets Dressed by Jonathan London. That's a fun story. Oh, I like that story. The next thing I would like to do is to read a story about a coat. So, what we're going to do, give us a moment. We're going to use the flannel board. And let's see. I think I'm going to drag this over so it can be level with us. If you don't mind, Shelly. Let me move this. All my good stuff out the way. And I think if I make this level with us, then it will make it easier for my tech person. How about that? And I can have the book. Can you see very well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We didn't practice this, guys, so we are just seeing it, hoping that it worked out. Joseph Had a Little Overcoat by Sims Tabak. This is a fun story. Ooh, Joseph had a little overcoat. Joseph had a little overcoat. It was old and worn. So he made a jacket out of it. Oh, let's find a jacket. There we are. Look, there we are. I'm going to take away this coat. And he went to the fair. Joseph had a little jacket. It got old and worn. So he made a vest out of it. And he danced at his nephew's wedding. Wow, this is what I call recycling, repurposing. Joseph had a little vest. It got old and worn, so he made a scarf out of it. Wow. There's the scarf. And he sang in the men's chorus. Joseph had a little scarf. It got old and worn, so he made a necktie out of it. Isn't he creative? And he went to visit his married sister in the city. There he is with his fancy necktie. Joseph had a little necktie. It got old and worn, so he made a handkerchief out of it. And he drank a glass of hot tea with lemon. Joseph had a little handkerchief, and it got old and worn, so he made a button out of it. And he used it to fasten his suspenders. Suspenders. Wait a minute. Do you know what suspenders are? These are suspenders. They hold up your pants. So if you don't have a belt, you wear these little straps. And he made a button for his suspenders. Joseph had a little button. And one day, he lost it. It was gone. He's looking. Now he had nothing. So Joseph made a book about it, which shows you can always make something out of nothing. The end. That was a fun book.
Wasn't that fun? Oh my goodness, did you guess what Froggy had forgot to put on? You know what, the first time I read it, I was so surprised about this story. But you know what? If you would like to enjoy this book at home, get your parents to do a curbside pickup. They can come past the library and request this book. We will pull it for them and they can pick it up anytime they like. So we want you to enjoy the rest of the week and make sure you do plenty of reading and have fun. Stay safe and be kind and listen to your teacher.